So what we place our energy and attention on, we have to realize that this is one of the most important things in our spiritual practice, in our spiritual walk with life, is that, when we focus on our energy into something, we're manifesting that essentially. Even thoughts. You notice if you have a lot of negative thought patterns, that once you become spiritual, once you have a Kundalini awakening, it's like God and the Divine Mother will awaken you to your own patterns, just unconscious and subconscious patterns. Maybe they were fed to you, maybe they were fed to, and you just believed them, maybe you saw them or heard them in media or whatever. And then you start to say, I don't like these patterns, they always seem to lead me into these negative influences. What if I entrain my consciousness and entertain my consciousness with positive affirmations, with mantra meditations, with, just good real life music, not just bypassing everything, but really being conscious of everything. And, music that uplifts the soul, media, art, and videos, and absorbing content that can actually help you grow. We start to put our intentions, collectively even speaking, let's talk about collective manifestation. Because first our thoughts and our emotions, we manifest those daily, and we manifest through our feeling and our thinking states and the words that we speak into reality. Because again, we manifest, through the heart, through the mind, and then into the physical reality. This is spiritual, mental, physical manifestation, essentially from the source level, instead of the more matrix construct version of, you have to do all these things physically. Anyways, let's get into the collective. So if we want to see a shift in consciousness collectively, we have to, a certain number of us, like a critical mass, like they always have these prophecies and these things where they talk about a certain number of people, or these tribes or these different people awakening up, and then there's this collective massive shift that happens, and spiritual illumination on a global scale, happens. And there's a lot that can take place in that type of revelation, so I'm not trying to get too specific here. But what if we could manifest that ideal reality? What if we could bring peace by focusing our intention through it? That's why we have our Kundalini Yoga circles. Go sign up on Patreon. We have our monthly sessions. This is where we can get into coherence together, heart and brain coherence, which is, balancing the heart, the feeling center of the being, with the mind, the thinking center of the being, and then harmonizing this with our body technology and putting out those positive intentions and frequencies into the matrix through sound, through mantra, through ancient Kundalini yoga and Tantra yoga. Get in tune with us for healing sessions. Check out the links. Ja love, my love, let's make a better world through oneness, through the self, through each other, and our collective vision. Aho.